All right, today we are diving into a tarot card that honestly holds up a powerful mirror to our own perspective, the Four of Cups. It's a card that really asks us to think about what we're seeing in our lives and maybe, just maybe, what we're completely missing, even when it's right in front of our faces.
And this is the central question, isn't it? The Four of Cups gets right to the point. It's basically challenging you to pause for a second and ask, hey, in the middle of all my boredom or my dissatisfaction, is there something amazing just floating by that I'm not even seeing?
So first, let's talk about the card in its upright position. I like to call this the apathy trap. This is that part of the story where we feel, well, kind of withdrawn and disconnected, right? And all these potential good things, these offers from the universe just seem to pass us by.
At the heart of it all is apathy. It's that really heavy feeling of being bored or just disillusioned. You know, the one where your passion has just kind of fizzled out and finding motivation feels like a chore? That's the emotional state this card is warning us about.
You know, this feeling isn't just one simple thing. It's a whole trap with a bunch of different triggers. It can show up as regret about the past or feeling totally stuck in the present, or maybe it's just getting lost in daydreams about some other, better life. Ultimately, it's this self-absorption and constant focus on the negative that blinds us to what's actually available to us.
And this quote just nails the mindset, doesn't it? It's that classic grass is always greener syndrome. We can get so fixated on what we think we're lacking or on how happy everyone else seems that we totally devalue the real opportunities, those cups being offered directly to us.
Okay, let's make this super practical. Think about your job for a second. If you're feeling that upright Four of Cups energy, you might be totally bored with your day-to-day, feeling like you're going nowhere. You might be the person scrolling through LinkedIn, envying everyone else's promotions, all while being completely blind to a new project or an opportunity that could open up for you right where you are.
But here's the most important part to remember. This is not a permanent state. Not at all. The card actually holds the key to its own solution. So what happens when we take this energy and just flip it on its head? What happens when we decide to see things differently?
And that brings us to the shift to action. When the Four of Cups shows up reversed, it's a sign that the fog is finally lifting. It's that moment we decide, okay, enough of this apathy, and we consciously start to re-engage with the world again. And wow, the contrast here is huge. It's a total energetic 180. We go from that heavy weight of stagnation and regret to the lightness of actually seizing opportunities and letting things go. That blah feeling of apathy gets replaced by real, genuine enthusiasm for life again.
So what's the engine driving that change? Well, it's an internal shift. It's the moment we stop being so absorbed in our own dissatisfaction and start practicing self-awareness. We start to actually notice our patterns, our thoughts, and realize we have the power to change them. So how do we actually do that? The card gives us a pretty clear path. First, you have to consciously let go of regret. Just stop playing the what-if game. Second, actively focus on gratitude for what you do have. This literally helps rewire your brain to see the good stuff. And third, be proactive. Don't just sit around and wait. Go out and grab those new opportunities. Okay, so we've looked at the trap of apathy, and we've talked about the shift to action. Now let's bring it all together. What is the core message the Four of Cups has for you right here, right now? Let's see how this actually plays out. So in love, the upright card could mean you're so hung up on an ex that you don't even see a great new person who's interested. Reversed, you're ready for a fresh start. Same with your career. Upright is that stuck, envious feeling. But reversed, suddenly you're aware of all the possibilities around you and you're actually excited to go after your goals. It's a huge shift from being passive to being active.
Look, if you remember only one thing from this whole explainer, let it be this. Your focus determines your reality. The opportunities, the cups, they're always there. The only thing that really changes is your perspective. Are you looking down at what you've lost, or are you looking up at what's being offered?
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Just look around your life, right now. What amazing, unexpected, or beautiful opportunity, what fourth cup is being offered to you that you might have been overlooking? Because becoming aware of it, that's the first step to reaching out and taking it.